And the king said, where can we find a man like this, in whom the spirit of the gods reside? There's nobody as discreet in all my kingdom like him. Can you imagine? There and then. Immediate. Have you ever got an appointment and they write and say, with immediate effect? Have you got any appointment like that before? That whatever you are doing anywhere, they say, this takes immediate effect. Say, but I've not resigned from where I'm coming from. They forget about that. We have cancelled that. We have cancelled that. The prison doors, they have not yet signed his paper when he had been announced. Oh! When the appointed time comes. But my cry, will God find men who are prepared, whom heaven can bring up. If there's any revival that I'm crying for, it's the revival that will prepare correct men for God. Revival that will change our own lives from hypocrisy, from dubious action, from, in between life. I'm looking for people here who are ready to die for righteousness, who are saying, I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back. You may not promote me for 10 years, no problem. When it is time, God will find me out here. Oh! And they brought Joseph out. And the king announced in front of everybody, said, O ye senators, and all ye potentates of Egypt, is there anyone among you that compare with this man? Everybody kept quiet. Does any of you know any economic plan like this man has laid out before us? Everybody kept quiet. How many of you have seen the future that this young man have just seen and explained to me in my dream? Everybody kept quiet. Say, therefore, I, the Pharaoh of Egypt, and he brought his staff, I hereby, from this day, appoint Mr. Joseph Jacob, to be the second in command. Only on the throne will I be greater than him. After me, it is him. And everything about Egypt, about economy, about anything, is in charge. And all you senators, go and learn wisdom from him. All of you, all of you. All of you right now. Yes, he will teach you lessons now. Please go and meet him. And don't bring any requisition to me without getting signature from Mr. Joseph Jack. And from today, the second presidential jet has been donated to him for his office. Then he said, Mr. Potiphar, the chief protocol of the government of Egypt, you are going to do a quick service. Please arrange right now all your protocols and establish some parade. And you will take this around the city on the open vehicle. And you will be in front of him, shouting and declaring, here comes Joseph Jacob, the new prime minister of Egypt, in charge of economy and finances. All senators are subject to him. And all people of all constituency, please take note, this appointment takes immediate effect. And please go to the National Stadium and let him take salute. Can you imagine your master, who bought you before, is now the one running errand in front of Joseph? Can you ever imagine where Jennifer was? I know you can't imagine. Jennifer was watching television. the national TV, because it was an emergency news. They said breaking news, breaking news. Joseph Jacob, the new prime minister of Egypt, in charge of all economic budgeting and finances. Then they saw her husband doing like this in front of Joseph. Then he said, Joe Jack! So that's what you are planning to become. Oh my God, my God. And I misbehaved. I misbehaved. I told a lie. I told a lie. If this Joseph will see me now, they will just send me to prison immediately. Hey. So he was doing like this. When her husband returned from that emergency assignment, I said, welcome home. So you are running around for your slave. He said, you better keep your mouth shut. Things have changed now. It's different now. Something has happened. That young man is in charge of everybody now. In fact, he has brought out everything we shall be doing from now. In the next 7 years, he's in charge. Is it possible for the appointed time to come? Have you seen people that they have written their death warrant, and in the very night when they will have signed it, the man who is going to sign, heaven said it's enough, and his pen was still on the table to sign when he was gone? Have you seen that before? Yeah. What can God not do when it is time? But what is the time now? Time for your own life. Time for us to get ready. Time for God to prepare us. So